Good morning, family. It is your sister, Just Angel. I'm so glad we are back. And I just want to give just a big hug and a thank you to everybody who comes to my channel. Y'all hit that like, you smash the notification bell, and you subscribe to your sister channel. And I really appreciate it. I just love this community. I think this is the first time I actually read every comment because it's important. You guys are important. Our community is important. Our investments, our life, how we take care of our family is so important. And that's why I call you guys family. So, family, today I'm going to share with you my AppMEX box that just came in on Saturday. I told you guys Monday I'll share it with you. But get your coffee, get your tea, get your water, and chillax with me just for a few minutes. And we're going to talk about what I received today. But before that, I want to share with my community that I did realize that I suffered a bit of FOMO. Yes, family. Last week, I suffered a bit of FOMO. If you don't know what FOMO means, that means fear of missing out. It's when you feel like you need to buy it or act right now because you're afraid you'll miss a good opportunity. For example, with gold and silver. Silver jumps from 60 to 70. You think, oh no, if I don't buy now, it's going to 100 and I'll miss out. You buy because of that fear, not necessarily because it fits your plan. That's FOMO buying. Simple way to remember, FOMO equals I better get it before it's too late. And in precious metals, FOMO can cause people to buy at the top of a short-term spike instead of waiting for a better entry. Family, have you suffered FOMO? Or is it just me learning my behaviors when I think I have it all together? But family, before we get a little bit more into the FOMO deal, let's open up the box and let's see what we got. Let me get some of this good old coffee, family. Now we have AppMEX. I will say this. AppMEX is amazing. I love the security. When you receive this box, you could not tell that this has any gold and silver in it. Looks like, some appliance package or something you're not interested in. I love Amex because when I order, it comes right away. I think I ordered this, I ordered it and it came about 2 to 3 days after. And it probably would have been sooner, but due to, the weekend and things like that. But let's open this up and I'm going to share with you. And I know for a shadow of a doubt, when I was outside watering my plants this morning, something came to me and I said, you know what? That's FOMO. That's even more evidence. Because sometimes we can't just say stuff. We have to have evidence. And I got the evidence that I suffered a bit of FOMO. But right now, family, as you know, the ones that watched my previous video, that I am on a 30-day no buying gold or silver for 30 days. Not because I suffered FOMO, but because I needed to just reset, right? I wanted to reset and really think about what direction I wanted to go with my next purchase. I didn't want to just be buying. I wanted to just really focus on what direction, what should I go with gold, and why is that? And how much silver do you have? And if I do get more silver, what would it be? That kind of stuff. And you don't have to, it doesn't take 30 days to figure it out. But I know that I was taught whatever you do for 30 days, it's easier to stick with you than if you just do it on a whim. So I said I'll challenge myself. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is nice. Okay, it still sticks. Because, one thing about AppMEX, we know that whenever you purchase something, it tends to stick. See? It just sticks there. So we'll pull that out. All right. We got the bag. Oh, what could it be? What could it be, fam? All right, let's go. What did Angel purchase from APMEX this time? What did Angel purchase? Let's see here. All right. First thing I'm going to pull out. Libertad. Libertad. Isn't that beautiful, family? Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to Amex. You know what? Sometimes I heard they don't come with the capsule. Thank you, Amex. They have it in a capsule. Yay! All right, look at this beautiful, beautiful coin, family. Look at that. This is the 5-ounce Libertad. This is gorgeous, and it comes in the capsule. Because sometimes, you know, some companies will just keep it in the plastic, right? But they actually, thank you, APMEX. I appreciate that. It's in the capsule. This is beautiful. Now, one of the most popular bullion coins today are the Mexican gold and silver Libertads. The coins are very popular due to both their low mintages and beloved design. The design of the Libertad is very attractive to many people. The obverse depicts the coats of arms. Look at that. That's beautiful, family. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. The obverse depicts the coat of arms of Mexico, which is a Mexican golden eagle or a silver eagle with a rattlesnake in its mouth. Look at that. Man. The eagle is perched on a cactus plant. Oak leaves and laurel leaves encircle the eagle. Surrounding the eagle are various versions of Mexico's coat of arms. So all these different design depicts the different coat of arms. I love, 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 and a lot of you also love the Libertad. Libertad is one of the most expensive coins because of the higher premium. Now, the reason why I say, oh, I just love, and you know I love angels, not just because my name, but I love angels. I believe we all have angels, and I believe it brings us hope knowing that we have a guardian with us at all times throughout the day. That is, look at that, family. That is so beautiful. Now, family, this coin, the Libertad, the premiums are up to about $30. So right now, with silver being, I don't know if it's 68 or 69, right this minute, but still, if you go to get this coin, you're going to pay about $96 plus, depending on where you go. And right now, if you go looking for this coin, you're going to see a whole lot of out of stock. Alert me when it comes. Alert me when it comes. And then when you go to eBay and those particular services online, you don't know if it's real or not, right? So you might save a few dollars. But you're dealing with, is it even real? So when we go to online to other companies that we love, whether it's SD Bullion or APMEX or metals, Monument Metals, and so down and going down the list, you're going to see higher premiums. But the reason why I know that I suffered fear of missing out is because, family, if this coin is always going to have a high premium, it doesn't matter if I buy it today, tomorrow, or next year. Yeah. I didn't have to buy this right now. I did not have to buy the 5-ounce Libertad right now. But when I'm looking for Libertads, they're either out of stock or the price is getting higher. So I said, well, Angel, you better grab you some. You better grab you some more Libertads. So I got me some more Libertads. Look at that, family. Beautiful. These are BU. Brilliant. Uncirculated Libertats. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. The same design as the beautiful 5 ounce. But whether I buy this, I bought this last week. If I buy it today, it's probably the same price. And if I buy it next week, it most likely will be the same price. Now, when silver goes up, yes, it will be going up. I can honestly say I have not spent less than $100 on a Libertad. My first Libertad I bought from a coin shop. No, it was a coin show. The guy wanted $120 for that Libertad. He gave it to me for $100, and I was happy to get that Libertad. Then recently, when I bought the 1985 Libertad from my local coin shop, he wanted $100 for it, and I gave him $100 for it. And now buying from APMEX, each one of these coins costs $98 plus the tax. This one here, matter of fact, let's get the receipt. Let me see if I can show it to you without, well, I can tell you the amount. I just don't want to show my address. Not that you guys want to come to California. So for, let's see, what else I got in here? Okay, so for a Libertad, 5 ounce Libertad, and for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For one 5 ounce Libertad and 5 1 ounce Libertad, that came out to $1,065.26. Again, family, that was $1,065.26. The tax on it, I'll put it this way: the subtotal for 1 5 ounce and 5 1 ounce of silver, the subtotal was $979.55. $979.55. But with the tax, the $85.71, it brought it up to $1,065.26. So family, when you suffer fear of missing out, you can see the fact on buying a Libertad right now, because these premiums, I don't believe, are going to go down. Family, in the comments, let me know if the Libertad, do you think it's going to come down? Look at that. Just beautiful. So we got some beautiful Libertads. I'm not going to take them out the plastics. I know some of you guys cringe. I know some of you guys say, Angel, put your gloves on. You're going to scratch it. But because these are Libertads, and because there are investments for me, you know, I'm not just a collector. Well, I do have collector coins. You know, you guys saw my video on the Egyptian coin. That, I love that. Oh, my goodness. I got a good deal on that Egyptian coin. If I find, because one thing about me, anything I show you that I purchase, it's going to be a beautiful design. It's going to have a beautiful design on it. Most likely they're going to be very shiny and clean. And I just love it. I love the shine. I love beautiful coins. I love the detail. I love it. I love it. But we can get it at better prices, family. We sure can. But have you guys ever feared FOMO? Fear of missing out, thinking, oh my gosh, I better get this now. Now, I did do that with the American Silver Eagles, not because I had fear of, FOMO. I did it because those American Eagles were getting ridiculous. Like right now, the premiums on the American Eagle is $17. $17. And you might say, well, Angel, you just did $30 on the Libertad. But one thing about the Libertad is it's a beautiful coin, and because I do have a background of selling, I used to do a lot of the swap meets, and if I do decide to become a dealer, I'm very, very good at selling. I can go on. I used to have an eBay store. Back then they used to call them power sellers. I don't know if they're what they call them now, but I was a power seller. Very, very good at selling. So I know I can sell these. That's why I probably won't even take these out of the plastic, because I can sell these at a really good price. But family, have you suffered FOMO? Let me know. Let me know, do you think I got a good purchase? Let me know, would you pay $30 premium for a Libertad? And let me know if you know a better place where I can get better prices, because I'd like to get a tube of some Libertads. I would love to get a full tube of some Libertads at a really good price. So family, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are amazing. Love you guys, and peace out.